Then I go to bed. It's fine. But the point is, she's sitting there going, word. What do you do? I'll tell you in person. That's why I say. Just another little thing to add towards the day. So don't say you're going to sleep. So never over text a hoe. Text her for 30 minutes or so, and then you got something to do. I've got to go to work. You work night shift? I work 25 hours a day, 8 days a week, bitch. I'm getting paid. So you got to say things like a G. So keep the intrigue there. That's back to the intrigue. So 2 nights I've been texting a girl. I'll say, we're going for coffee soon. They'll usually reply, 99% of the time, yeah, sure. Or yeah, we are, or something. If they reply some dumb shit like, are we? And try and shit test you. You know what you say? Because you're a full-grown man with clear intentions. You say, yes, we are. And she goes, what if I don't want to? You know what you reply to that? Nothing. You want to play games? We've been talking for 2 days. You don't want to meet me for coffee? The attention drops to 0. Fuck you. Let her sit there and look. Waiting for that reply. Doesn't come. Most of these hot bitches don't get ignored. Hot girls do not get ignored. It fucks with their brain. No one ignores hot girls. Because hot girls are so valuable, they've never been ignored. Let them sit there and go to sleep and go, oh, he'll text me tomorrow. Next day, fuck, he still ain't texting me. Then you'll start to notice, they start to like your Instagram pictures. Start to like your pictures, like every picture. Why should you like your pictures? To try and get your attention again. Because your attention is now valuable. Your attention has gone down to 0. It's scarce. It's like gold. It's hard to find. Where's the attention going? Start liking your Instagram pictures. Then maybe if they make that first move, like liking your Instagram pictures, or they ask how you are or something, then you can talk to them again, of course. You're like, oh, hey, yeah, sorry, been working. Or say, hey, sorry, I've been busy. I was out at coffee. I like to say that one. Because they're like, well, you invited me for coffee. Did you invite another girl for coffee? Then they'll say, what, with another girl? I say, of course not, dear. Sarcastic. Which means yes, but I also said no, so they can't complain about it. Careful with your language. So fucking flip it on the bitch. Sorry, I was out at coffee. Talk to her again, another couple days, invite her. If she doesn't come the second time, that's the basic rules of the game. Progression. You are not texting her to be your fucking friend or to make sure her phone fucking works. Some dumb shit. Progression. Date. Now you're on the dating stage. Dating is hard for me to coach because really, in reality, this is something that has to happen in person. If any of you guys out there have any kind of serious income, message me. I want to put together a 3-day thing where I bring you to me, or I come to you, probably bring you to me. We hit the streets, we do the Instagram thing, we get some dates, we organize those dates, and you can see how I do it, and you can see it in real life. Then you're going to learn a next level game. If you're interested in that, email me. But in general, on a date, these are all things you would have heard before. Be confident, not overconfident, be confident. Let her talk about herself, pretend to give a fuck. Keep the intrigue there. Don't overstay. This is the most important thing. The last thing you can do to a woman is bore her. It's better to cut a date short and her at the most interesting point than bore her. Imagine you have a movie and the end of the movie is shit. Or the movie, okay, imagine you have a movie. It's an okay movie, but it's 5 hours long. But after an hour and a half, it's super interesting. What's going to happen? If you cut the movie off there, the person really, really wants to see the end of that movie. If you let the movie play to the end, okay, it was an okay movie, but they know what happens. No. The first date should be short. And for that reason, that's why I always organize a coffee date. Because coffee is short. Coffee's 15, 20 minutes, max. All you're trying to do with the first date is prove you're a real person. You look like your pictures. You're not a fucking psycho. You're not going to stab her. And to break the wall of real person from guy online. That's the only real goal of the first date. You're not trying to bang on the first date. You can bang on the first date, but that's a different kind of date. That's like if I have loads of girls and I've got to the texting stage and me and Tristan are going to the club one night, I'll text all of them. Hey, I'm in the club tonight. I know we've not met, but come, it's going to be really fun. There's lots of people here. I say there's lots of people so they don't feel like it's creepy. And we just and then you bring them to the table and get them drunk, bang. You can bang them first date that way. Me and Tristan have a little saying called, the only thing better than double booking is triple booking. And the reason we have that saying is because one time Tristan texted all those girls and 2 of them turned up. But we have PhDs, so he fucked them both. He fucked one, and then a couple weeks later, fucked the other one anyway. So these 2 girls who've been texting turned up, and I texted all my girls, and 3 turned up. And when I was drunk, I turned to Tristan and said, the only thing better than double booking is triple booking. And we both laughed, and we both fucked, because we're G's. So that's the club game. But if you're just doing a coffee thing, you just want a short date to introduce yourself. Short, snappy. I'm an interesting person. I'm a real person. I'm not a creep. And another thing you need to do is, especially in the modern world, is you need to fucking check for these catfish, bro. There's girls I'm talking to on Instagram who are 10s, and I turn up and they're 7s. Now, I know that doesn't bother you because all you do is fuck 7s. I fuck 10s. So if I'm putting energy into a 10 and I turn up and she's a fucking 7, I get pissed off. You guys are probably fucking happy as hell to have a 7. I am. So you also got to check that the girl's got to fucking prove herself too. These girls live in catfish land. Sometimes you're sitting there texting away with your hard dick, thinking she's something special, and she turns up and she's basic anyway. Most of you guys are getting upset and worried about basic ass hoes. These chicks are basic. So the first date is good because sometimes they might be below your standard. You might want to get rid of them quickly. I've had dates before where they've turned up and go, I don't want to bang her. Coffee, oh yeah, coffee, oh yeah, what do you do? Yeah, work, study, okay, yeah, we'll see each other again, okay, bye. If you organize a big thing, we'll go for dinner and coffee, and then we'll go for dinner and movies and all this bullshit, how do you get rid of her? Maybe you want to get rid of her. Maybe she's annoying. Maybe she's a vegan. Who knows? Coffee. It's quick. It's to the point. You can get rid of her quick within 15 minutes. You can stay 45 minutes if you want. Make her interested in you. Build her intrigue. Make her want to see you again. Do not overplay it. Do not sit there and talk for hours about your job and your pets. She doesn't fucking care. She only cares about herself because she's a woman. Ask her questions about herself. Don't give her any real answers on you. Keep your shit vague. But be interesting, be a little bit funny, a little bit smart, be confident. 45 minutes, da-da-da. Okay, yeah, we'll have to meet again soon, bang, bang, bye. That's the goal of the first date. After the first date, then the texting game goes into the next level. Now, I'm not saying you can message her, I'm going to fuck you in your ass. Obviously, you can't do that. But at this point, she's met you, she knows what you look like, she knows you're a real person. If she's replying to you, you can be quite... When I say direct, I don't want you fucking losers being creepy. Don't be creepy. But you're adults. There's now no reason for you to be texting unless you're going to fuck. Why are you texting? She knows who you are. She's met you. If she's replying to you, she likes you. So it has to be going, you're progressing. You've done the date. Now you're basically talking about adult things. And there's no reason to be texting otherwise. If you text her and she doesn't want to talk about adult things, then what the fuck are you talking to her for? She's met you, she knows what you look like, and she doesn't want to talk about adult things, and she doesn't want to fuck you. So, simple. You're at that point now. So I'll say things like, after the first date, I'll say things like, hey, what you up to? Oh, I'm just in bed, da-da-da-da. Yeah, I've just finished work, da-da-da, some bullshit. But you have to be careful. I'm saying this because most of you motherfuckers aren't smooth as me. Don't be creepy. You got to be to the point with like why you're texting. You should know where I'm coming from with that. So don't say anything creepy and weird, but just be to the point. Just say, yeah, I'm out working. I'm going to work all night tonight probably. Oh, you're going to work all night? Yeah, I'm not going to sleep till you're with me. Some bullshit like that, but just kind of smooth with it. LOL, might be a long time then. I'm Superman. I don't need sleep. I don't give a fuck. I'll wait. That can just be cool with it, but just make it clear. Start talking about adult themes. If she's still replying, everything's good. From there, couple days, organize second date, and from there it's game over. You should know what to do from there. Then you organize a proper date at night. Dinner's a bit formal. Movies is always a no because you can't talk. Movies are an easy one because you don't have to talk to the girl, but then also you don't get to really get anywhere because you don't talk to the girl. So movies are bad. Dinners, I don't really like dinners. I like drinks. And I actually like to keep it super informal. So I'm lucky I have my brother. But formal situations make things awkward. So if I'm going to bring a girl out for drinks, I'll say, oh yeah, we're going to get some drinks. My brother and some people are there. Just come along. If there's other people around, they feel it's less like you and me and sitting down and we're drinking, we're talking. You don't need that intimate shit. You talk one-on-one on WhatsApp all the time. You can just bring her into a fun environment. Now, if all your friends are dickheads, you can't do that. Because your friends need to know the game as well. Your friends have to make sure they never hit on your girl, they never interrupt or try and talk to your girl when it's your job to be talking to her. Your friends need to participate towards getting you laid. If you have good quality friends, it's easier. So I'll give you a very quick example. Like me and Tristan are fucking smooth. So if I have a girl I want to bang, say I have a 10. I've met her, she's a 10. Bang, 10. I say, come for some drinks. I say, Tristan, I want to close this one tonight. I go, all right, cool. Tristan will bring one of his girls who he's already fucking. And his girl knows the game. So not only do I have Tristan as a wingman, I got a female wingman. So, like, for example, we go out, the girl turns up, the girl's saying, oh yeah, I've known Andrew ages, yeah, these brothers are so fun, they took me here, they took me there. My girl's listening to this girl going, what, she gets to fuck with these guys, and she went there, and well, her life's great. I want to be, like, I want these things. And then, was drinking, and if I say, oh, come back to my place, it's creepy. If the girl goes, let's go back to your house is fun, then the other girl will be like, oh, okay, the girls want to go back to, it's so easy if you have a fucking chick. So this is what I'm saying. If your friends are dickheads, it's hard. I've got a fucking support team, which are ironclad. I know if I bring Tristan and one of his female soldiers, I do not fail. Getting back to the house is going to be guaranteed by the girl. The girl's going to say how great her life is. It's just so fucking, I don't even do anything. I sit there on Twitter calling you all idiots. I don't do shit, and I still get laid. So, if you have a good group of friends who aren't fucking pricks, and what you have to understand is that most of you watching this are pricks yourselves, losers yourselves, which means your friends are losers. But if you're going to bring a girl around, you got to be clear with your friends. They can't be like banter. For example, if my boy were to bring his friend, a girl, I would never like jokingly insult him or something. Oh, well, you know, like all the dumb guy shit you do, calling a guy a loser or calling a guy this or that. You can't do that. If a guy's bringing a girl and he's trying to get laid, your friends shouldn't be insulting you, even as a joke. Your friends shouldn't be trying to talk to your girl. Your friends should just be there to make some noise, to break down the monotony of a formal situation. Say hi, be polite, offer her a drink or whatever, and that's it. So if your friends aren't dickheads, I'd actually recommend on the last date to make it a group kind of thing. If your friends aren't dickheads. If your friends are dickheads, they'll be detrimental. So you have to sit here and look and think, do I have good friends or idiot friends? Because if you were to come out with your girl and me and my girl, you'd be getting laid. So if your friends are good, do that. If not, if it's just you and her, it's fine. But if you've got friends around, make it informal. Yeah, we'll have some drinks, da-da. Come out, have some drinks, have a laugh, da-da-da-da. Never kiss at the end of a date, on the second date. Don't kiss her at the end. Because kissing at the end, then you want to fuck her, but it's the end of the date, we've just kissed, it's a bit weird. Kiss her early on, don't be a pussy. The date, let's say she turns up at 8 o'clock for drinks. By 8:45, you should have at least kissed her. That's what I do. Turns up at 8, drink, gin and tonic, whatever, blah, talking shit, Tristan's there, blah, talking shit, everyone's laughing, having fun, da-da-da-da. Give her a kiss at 8:45. Then she's got her hand on your leg by fucking 9:30. Then by the time it's fucking 12:30, she wants dick. Because she's been comfortable with you. She's kissed you, she's hung out with you a few hours since, she's been touching you a bit, now she's comfortable enough to fuck. If you try and kiss her at 12:30, we're about to go home now, kiss, wanna come to my place? It's too romantic model movie, P.S. I love you bullshit. It ain't real, it's too formal. Don't do that. Kiss her in 45 minutes, have a laugh, keep drinking, have a joke, hold her hand or put her hand on your leg, talk some shit, da-da-da-da, kiss her again, blah, blah, blah. By the time it's time to go, she'll wanna fuck. And you don't ask her, you just take her. Just take her. Don't ask her if she wants to come to yours, ask her if she wants to go home. So when the taxi turns up, I go, we're going to mine. And unless she goes, no, I wanna go home. If she goes, okay, you wanna go home, no problem, cool. If you wanna go home, all right, cool, we'll get you a taxi. Never take her in the same taxi. She doesn't get, you don't ride with me if you're not coming to my house. I ain't getting in my taxi out of my way to drop you off. And I was like, okay, cool, I'll get you a car. Uber, bang. Yeah, kiss. All right, yeah, see you next time, bang. Nothing wrong with that. Maybe you'll fuck her the day after. Some girls are like that. It's no problem. But if you get in my car, come into my house. We're going to mine. Oh, really? Yeah, we're going to mine. Get in. Okay. Women like to be led. They don't like to be asked. If you ask a woman what she wants to eat, she doesn't know. They want to be told what to do. Come with me. If she says no, that's perfectly fine. Remember, you're not a fucking psycho. I don't want any of you motherfuckers getting rape charges and the police finding this video and coming after me for it, because I ain't done nothing fucking wrong to anybody. Just saying. You're clear. We're all going to mine, or I'm going to mine, you're coming with me. Oh no, I really want to go home. No problem. You do not ask twice. Oh, I really think you should come to mine. That's submissive and pathetic. No, you're not pathetic. You're a fucking full-grown man. I want to go to mine. No problem. And in fact, a lot of the time, they don't like that. Because sometimes women are trying to play hard to get. Well, maybe I should go home. Okay, you want to go home? No problem. We'll get you a car. We'll get you a car. We'll get you a taxi. Well, I was just thinking I need my things. Then they'll try and back out of it with the I was just thinking. So, all right, well, we're going to mine. You don't need your things. You want to come? Okay. Done. But as soon as they say they want to go, yeah, give them what they want. It's the takeaway. Trump said, know when to walk away from the table, the art of the deal. Walk away from the deal. Deal is go to my house. Oh, you want to play games? All right, you're not allowed to come. Okay, we'll take you home. We'll take you home. We're going to go party. We're going to take you home. They don't want to miss out. Oh, okay. I was just thinking I don't have a phone charger. I have a phone charger. What phone you got? Samsung? Oh, I've got a Samsung charger. No, you don't. No one has a Samsung charger. Who cares? Yeah, I've got one in the house somewhere. Come on. Bang. Done. If you no, I really want to go home. Cool. Circle your car. Bang. All right, maybe see you again. Bang. Kiss. Bye. Do another date. Maybe it takes 3 or 4 dates. You motherfuckers aren't smooth as me. By date 2, I'm fucking. I'm a G. You guys aren't smooth as me, so you need some more time. She wants to go home. It's no problem. You haven't got FDB. It's all good. See her again. Keep texting her. Keep working it. You'll get there in the end. When you're as smooth as me, date 2, game over. I don't have girls saying no to come to my house. Maybe so. I've had girls come to my house and not fuck. That happens, but they always come to the house. So that's the basic progression. So I told you in this video, I'm not going to tell you anything about getting a Lambo and getting in shape because you know all that shit. I'm telling you about things you can do right here, right now to improve your game. So, Instagram, progress, do a graphic. Instagram, progress, WhatsApp, progress, coffee date. More texting, serious date, aiming to close. That is the system. Now, Tower of Power here. Wipe on my King Cobra t-shirt. Fuck it. Right, now we're going to talk about next. Talk about how you're going to get dates. We're going to talk about cold hard truth of these females. Truth is this. There's no such thing as a perfect woman. If you want a woman who's perfect for you, you must build her to be perfect for you. A woman who is understanding and kind and who respects you does not exist unless you force her to be that way. And when I say force, I don't mean that in a horrible way. I mean in a simple, there's no other option. Like water always takes the easiest path through the rocks. The woman must learn that her man is fucking an iron mountain and the easiest path is to obey. Any other kind of resistance simply doesn't work. That's how you have to be. But some women are more moldable than others. You have, I call it blueprints. You have good blueprints and bad blueprints. So you have, I with my skill level, can make any female do as I say. And I say that with absolute conviction. I've never met a woman who will not do the basics of what I say. Bring me coffee, turn up where I tell her to, listen to me, not talk to other men. Basic things. But some are better blueprints than others. So when you read these books, these red pill books and all this bullshit, and talk about BPD and all that bollocks. Firstly, let's do a very side subject on BPD. Like I said, I'm talking about bakery masterclass. My brain's full of information. BPD ain't fucking real. And the reason it ain't real is because all these red pill guys talk about borderline personality disorder. If the girl doesn't listen to you or the girl acts this way, she's got borderline personality disorder. Every single hot chick in the world has BPD. How can you be 16 years old with 100,000 followers on Instagram and full-grown men giving you unlimited attention for no reason, all the way up until you're 25 for nearly 10 years, men going out of their way, breaking down, crying in voice notes, being complete little pussies, doing anything you tell them to do? How can you live that life and not have an ego or a borderline personality disorder? Every single hot chick, and trust me, I've fucked more than you, to a degree, has something fucked up in their head because the attention they're getting is off the fucking scale. Men have made women have BPD. Luckily, there's men like me out here who puts them back in fucking check. So BPD ain't real. So get that shit out of your head. If a girl ain't listening to you, it's either because you're game shit or because of external factors. Maybe her granddad just died. She doesn't want to listen to you right now. Doesn't mean she has BPD. Get that whole excuse out your head. It ain't a real thing. So, you have good blueprints and bad blueprints. Some women are more susceptible to being molded. Some women have better values than others. I do agree with what the red pill books say that if a woman's fucked lots of men, she's not as good a mold as a woman who's fucked less men. That's true. And the reason for that is because if a woman's fucked lots and lots and lots of guys, they don't have a stigma attached to getting a new dick. So when times get hard, or you tell them to do something they don't want to do, they think, oh, I'll just fuck someone else then. They're less loyal. They're more likely to run off and leave if they've slept with lots of men than if they've only slept with a few men. If you're their second guy or first guy ever, they don't want to give up on you that easy. So if you say, stop texting this dude, they're more likely to do that. And if a girl slept with 20 guys, she'll go, well, I'll just text this dude and find a new guy to fuck. So that is true. So you have good blueprints and bad blueprints. Now, I could tell you, just like I did with how many men they sleep with, I could tell you 100 different reasons, what makes a good blueprint, what makes a bad blueprint, I could waste loads of time. Or I could just give you the fucking instant, easy to tell, iron breakable test. This test tells you concrete if a woman is good quality or bad quality. Here's how. Sip of coffee. The test happens after you sleep with her. Now, if you're sitting here thinking, why do I have to sleep with a woman first to see if she's good or not? Because that's how it really goes. Because that's when you really know a girl. Until you sleep with a girl, it's all just front. The games, it's all just bullshit. It's just who they want to be. It's them pretending. It's after you sleep with them, you see the real them. So you're going to have to fuck a whole bunch of girls to get a good one. If you're, let's say it's your job to find the best apple in the world, and you have 3 apples, and you say, this apple is the best apple in the world. And another guy has 1,000 apples, and he says, this apple is the best apple in the world. Who knows more about apples? Who's more likely to have chosen an exceptional apple? The man who has more apples, the 1,000 apple guy, knows more about apples than the 3 apple guy. If you want to understand women, I know what I know because I fucked so many women. I've had smart ones, stupid ones, hot ones, no uglies, but you know. I've had them all. So I know through experience. So if you're sitting there going, oh, I have to fuck a whole bunch of girls to find a good one, and you're worried about that, then you're a pussy. Yeah, you're going to fuck. In the modern world, for every 5 girls you fuck, 1 will be a good quality woman. So what? Go fuck 5 girls and get one. What's the problem? You're afraid to use your dick? You little pussy? Get it done. So, that's the reality. Sometimes you get lucky. You can fuck 1 girl and you can tell she's a good girl right away. It happens. But sometimes I fucked 3, 4 girls in a row and they've all just been trash hoes. That's how it goes. It's how it goes. Sometimes you fuck 3 girls in a row and they're all fucking nice. And I know that from this ironclad test. This ironclad test tells me. So I'm telling you, you cannot tell. I don't care when you're texting some girl and you're sitting there with your little fucking penis twitching like a little bitch, sitting there late at night, WhatsApping away. This girl, oh, she's so beautiful. You look at her Instagram, you're texting her, she seems so nice and so sweet. She ain't shit. She ain't shit, and you don't know if she's quality or not until you slept with her. So don't get emotionally attached to some girl you haven't fucked, because you don't know anything about her until you sleep with her. And here's how you tell. After you sleep with a girl, your attention goes to nearly 0. Attention goes right down. Here's why. We give attention to get the sex. Like my perfect drawing. We've had the sex now. We've had it. We've had what we wanted. So the attention has to drop instantly to set a standard for the relationship. And the relationship standard is as follows. You better be nice to me. You better fuck me when I want you to. You better do as you're told to get my attention. Otherwise, it's staying down here. You have now won the game. Until you sleep with a woman, she's in charge. She's the gate. She's the lock you're trying to break. Once you've slept with her, you are now in charge. And what most men do after they fuck a girl is instantly give away their position of power. You are finally, for the first time since you've messaged this girl on Instagram, in the position of power. You're above her now because you fucked her. And if you fuck her and never talk to her again, then she's a stupid slut. And she doesn't want that. She wants you to want her. So she wants to keep you. For the first, up until now, you wanted to fuck her. You wanted to get her. This is the first time she wants to get you. And most men fuck that up straight away by either saying something, oh, I really like you, oh, can I see you again, da-da, and just fucking being submissive to the woman's whims straight away and giving them attention. You can't do that. You have to drop your attention down to absolute 0, and here's why. 1, it sets a standard for the relationship. I fucked you now, I'm in charge. Oh, you want to see me again? Do you? All right, cool. Yeah, I'm waiting for a new bank card. Let's go for coffee, but you know, my money's low. Just, you have to buy them, I'll pay you back. Well, I ain't buying you coffee. FTV. Cool. Well, I fucked you now, so I don't care. You don't buy me coffee, I fucked you. I'll go buy some other coffee. I don't care. All right, cool. Well, I'm busy. You have banged her. You've won. You ain't got nothing to worry about. Who cares if you never talk to her again? Who cares? Keep that in mind. Okay, yeah, no problem. I don't mind paying this time. Turn up, get yourself some fucking carrot cake and shit. Carrot cake. One of them fucking... I'm a millionaire. I still do this. Get one of them fucking yogurts from Starbucks, 2 cappuccinos, sparkling water. Make the bitch spend like fucking 20 fucking euro on me. Buy it for me. Setting a standard. Your man told you to buy him a coffee. Buy me a fucking coffee. Because you fucked the girl, fine. But if you want a relationship, a happy relationship, you need to be in control of that relationship. If you fuck it up at the beginning, it is extremely difficult to recover. But if you set the standard right at the beginning, it's much easier. So the standard from the second you fuck her, now I'm not saying you become rude. I'm not saying you become an asshole. Don't do that. I'm just saying your attention drops. You're still nice, but your attention's in there. So where you used to text her every night, you barely text her. Or you text her 1 or 2 times, and then you don't. Make it clear. She has to clearly see. Here's the fine line. She has to clearly see that your attention's dropped, but not enough for her to call you out on it. Not enough where she can go, oh, you fucked me, you don't want to talk anymore. She can't say that. Oh, what do you mean? I'm texting you. I'm just busy. So it's got to be that fine line where she feels uncomfortable because she knows something's up, but she can't say anything about it. That's how you got to do it. Make her buy you some fucking coffee. You fucked her now. You are in charge. And this is the test. A quality woman, after you sleep with her, when your attention drops, will do anything it takes to get your attention back up, to retain you as a man. So you've slept with her. You've had sex with this girl. The next day you barely text her. Then you're too busy to meet her. Then when you say, yeah, okay, yeah, you have to pay, problem with my bank card, whatever excuse, or whatever. A quality woman will go, oh, okay, no problem, because they know that fucking a guy is a big deal, and they don't want to fuck you for no reason, and they don't want to be a hoe, they don't want to be another random number on your fucking book. They want to get a relationship out of it. They want to build it into something. So a quality woman will bend her normal rules. A girl who would perhaps never buy you coffee is now prepared to do something for you, will bend her normal rules to get your attention back post-sex. That's what a quality woman will do. A shit quality woman, a crap woman, when you say these things, will be like, oh, fuck this guy, and she'll go fuck someone else. A girl who will rather go have a new dick than buy you a coffee is not the kind of girl you need a relationship with, guys. Because that's only going to end bad sooner or later. One way or another, there's going to be an argument or something, or you're going to ask her to do something she doesn't want to do, and she's going to end up fucking someone else. This is the test that proves good woman against bad woman. After you sleep with them, literally the next day, you conduct this test. You drop your attention. If they work hard, if they double text you, if they text you first, if they ask to see you, all of these are positive things. Hey, maybe we can go out. That's what you want to see. That's a woman who wants to work hard to keep her man interested. You're not going to be able to conduct this test if after you fuck her, you're like, oh, I love someone, I'm going to see you again, because you're too busy flooding her with attention. So there's no test involved. If you fuck her and then you drop your attention and she doesn't really care, or she doesn't really try to see you again, then she's trash. Do not fall into the trap of going, okay, oh, I'll just give her attention again and fuck her more because I want to fuck her. That is going to end bad. Don't waste your time. Tell you, man, I was with CAD Club, Christian fucking McQueen, 3 months ago. Walked in the club. Was fucking in the zone. Walked in the club. 2 girls at the bar. Said, yeah, table. Bang. Or got table. Christian, big money Christian. Start paying for the table, whatever. Before I even sat at the table, I went up to the bar, went to this girl. Hey, you're beautiful. That's what I say in person. I do a different person. I say, excuse me. Yeah. And in person, I make them pay attention. What most people do, they fuck up in person, is that they talk to girls when they're not paying attention. You go up to the girl and go, hey, you're beautiful. They're like, what? I go, excuse me. And I make them, yeah? I make them pay attention to what I'm saying. I'm a fucking full-grown man talking with you. Pay attention. I said, you're absolutely beautiful. You're staying with me tonight. Drink, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, fucked her same night. Even Christian, who's a G, goes, that was smooth. Of course, it's my man to take. So banged her same night. She's a fucking 10. A 10. All you motherfuckers, if you fucked this girl, would fall head over heels in love with her because of how she looks. I fucked her. Next day, I didn't text her. She didn't text me. Next day, didn't text her. She didn't text me. Third day, she likes one of my Instagram pictures. Some basic, pathetic attempt. And I thought you just banged some dude you barely know. And you're not even going to humble yourself to text me first. You think you're so special. You're not even going to reduce yourself to text me first. If you're not going to humble yourself to text me first after you got fucked in one night, then you're never going to humble yourself for me. You're always going to have this ego. You're always going to be, so I don't want you. I never spoke to that girl again. No, that's not true. I didn't speak to her. I saw her 3 weeks later at a different event. She ran up to me. Oh my God. Oh, how you been? Da, da, da. And I spoke to her a little bit. Da, da, da. But I could just see, and she talked to me a little bit. Then she walked off and tried to talk to another guy in front of me to make me jealous. Where's the proof? There. That's the proof in my lesson that she's a trash hoe. What kind of girl does that? Talks to another guy in front of a guy trying to make him jealous. Whores. That's whore shit. She was a fucking hoe, and I spotted it instantly because she didn't humble herself when she was supposed to. And I'm glad I didn't waste any more time on her because she's never going to be doing like my other girls do, living in my house, letting me fuck other women, remaining loyal, and fucking bringing me coffees and doing as I say. That's what you're looking for, gentlemen. You're not looking for sex. Sex is easy. You're looking for a woman who is loyal to you fiercely. You need a woman that you can sit and say, I'm going to jail for 2 years, see you in 2 years. And you're not worried about her cheating while you're in the cell. Now this girl, the hoe who tried to make me jealous and who wouldn't text me, could I trust her for 2 years? Or could I trust the girl who next day was like, I don't normally do that. I really want to see you again. I hope you don't think bad of me. Please, can I see you again? That kind of humbling bullshit. That's what you want. That's what you want. I hope you understand the difference between those two women. Because there's a huge difference between those two females. I do not waste my time, even with my PhD, trying to convert a hoe into a housewife. There's a reason that old saying exists. Don't waste your time with that shit. Now, I fucked girls on the first night, and the next day, they were so desperate for my attention that they were quality women. It doesn't matter if you fuck them the first day. Lots of these red pill books go, you fuck her first day, she's trash. Not true. I've had amazing women who I fucked first day. Amazing. Because the next day, they passed this test. This test is extremely important. This is why you cannot get feelings for a girl before you fuck her. Because you guys are going to end up liking a chick, and she's going to fail this test. You're going to end up staying with her anyway because she's hot and you like her. You're going to end up in a fucking bullshit relationship. Reality of the world is this, gentlemen. You're walking down the street with your woman. A man comes up and decides to rape her. You punch the guy in the face. He falls over, hits his head, and dies. Very possible. You go to jail for 4 years. You're in a fucking jail to protect her. And she's fucking someone else. That's what women will do. They'll do that to you. They'll go fuck someone else. Well, I'm lonely. I'm lonely. I'm in jail. Yeah, but I'm lonely. Because they're selfish cunts. So do you want to be walking down the street with a girl who will do that to you? Or do you only want to walk down the street with a girl who you know will be crying her fucking eyes out, writing you letters day after day, at every single visitation, uninterested in every inbox she gets on Instagram while you do that jail time? And the only way you're going to know that is with this fucking test. Do not waste your time with trash hoes. It only ends up in one place. I fucked a whole bunch of women. And I fucked some beautiful women. But if they fail this test, I will not talk to them again. Because I do not have time and energy to waste on a woman who will not be loyal to me. That is the number one, most important thing. The most important thing is this test. People often say to me, why does your girlfriend let you fuck other girls? She lets me fuck other girls because she cannot possibly leave me. She leaves me because she loves me, and I love her, and she loves me with all her heart, and she cannot imagine her world without me. If I died, she would commit suicide. I am her everything. It doesn't matter if I fuck someone else, because I'm her everything. She has nowhere else to go. Because this test was implemented and she passed it, and years have passed where I haven't taken her shit, and I've kept a position of authority, and I've just become her idol in life. It's like trying to take God away from a Christian. They're like, well, if God doesn't exist, have you ever argued with a religious person? Well, after you prove them wrong a bunch of times, they go, well, if God doesn't exist, then what's the point? They'll eventually say, what's the point in being alive? What's the point in doing good? What's the point in doing bad without God? That's how your woman has to think of you. Well, without him, what's the point in doing anything? When you get to that point, you can do whatever the fuck you want. I can fuck who I want because she ain't going to leave. She ain't going to leave. She doesn't even cry about it anymore. She's like, I know you're going to do what you do as long as you only love me. Of course I only love you. They're just stupid hoes. Okay, done. It ain't unachievable, gentlemen. It's very achievable if you keep your shit in order. Remember, all these lessons about when we're talking about getting the girls, the attention scale, it's the same when you're in a relationship. If your chick's getting fresh, I told you, man, this is the mistake, the biggest mistake I ever made in my PhD life. Is when I was young and I was grinding, I was trying to make money, I'd get a girlfriend, and I'd text her, oh, I'm really busy today, love you. And then I wouldn't text her because I was busy working. And then she'd reply to me some fucking rude shit. And I'd end up texting her all day arguing. And I realized she gets the most attention from me when she's misbehaving. She gets constant messages when she misbehaves. When she acts good, I barely text her because I'm busy making money. So you're training her, because females want the attention. It's what they want. It's all they want. You're training her to misbehave for your attention. Reverse it. When your girl's being nice, flutter. When she asks a dick, cut that shit off. It's the only way to do it. So it's important that even the lessons we learn about how to get girls, it's the same in a relationship. Keep your attention rare, even in a relationship. I'll tell you something, man. I say this to people that don't believe it. Your girl should want sex more than you give it. I say this all the time. I've never, ever, ever wanted sex with my girlfriend and not had it in 6 years. Ever. She's wanted sex with me and not had it unlimited times. Unlimited times. Your girl should want sex more than you give it. Because you have to do all the fucking work. And you got a bunch of other side hoes anyway. Fucking so often on the sides. Sometimes you just give me a massage, I'm tired. Your girl, that is a sign of a healthy relationship when your girl wants sex and you don't really want it. That's a healthy relationship. It shouldn't be the other way around. Because that's putting her in a position of power. You cannot let these women ever be in a position of power because women are not evolutionarily designed for power. And they don't want power. They think they want it. But when they get it, they just lose respect for you. And then they get harder and harder on you because they start to secretly resent you. That's what happens when a female has a position of power. They start to resent you. You got to fucking lay it down. And the biggest weapon you have as a man is, I don't care if you're with a girl for 6 months and everything's going well, but she gets too fresh. You got to just get back on Instagram and get messaging new ones. It's how it's got to be. So I have a guy who I coach on girls. He said, I've been with her for 5 months, but she has male friends and she talks to these guys and da-da-da. I was like, look, that's not acceptable. He goes, well, how do I stop her? I was like, bro, you cannot have your woman talking to other men. Those men are trying to fuck your girl. If you had a car, those men are trying to fuck your girl. Let's cut the bullshit. They're friends. No, they're not. If your girl was fat with no legs in a wheelchair, would they be her friend? Would they text her? No, they fucking wouldn't. So let's cut the fucking bullshit right here, right now. To try to fuck your chick. If you had a fucking car, would you let car thieves attempt to break into your car? No matter how good the locks are, would you let them sit there and just try and break in and just watch them do it? Or would you be like, get the fuck away from my car? It's the same with your chick, bro. You can't be letting these people attempt. Because no matter how good the locks are, maybe one day they'll find a weakness and they'll get in. Maybe you're arguing with your girl, you had an argument, this guy's in a particularly fucking generous mood, he decides to take her somewhere or some shit, blah, 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 blah. Problems. You don't need it. Men should not be texting your woman's phone. Ever. So he's like, well, I agree with you, but how do I stop it? So there's only one thing you can do, man. Tell her to fucking stop texting them. Make her choose. It's like, oh yeah, but what if she chooses them? You have to be prepared to walk away from a bad relationship and from a bad chick. Trump said it. The art of the deal. You have to be prepared to walk away from the table. Here's some math for you. If you tell the girl to choose between you and her friends, and she chooses her friends, she's gonna fuck one of them eventually anyway. Don't you see how eventually she's gonna end up banging one if she already chooses them above you? So why would you allow that dynamic to continue? Instead of walking away with honor and reducing your attention to zero, putting a super high value on your attention, and then maybe after a couple days of not hearing from you, she might think, okay, now your attention's high value, she might reverse her decision and go, okay, I'll stop. You're right, I've thought about it. Then you stand a chance. If you allow her to continue, if she says she wants to choose them, you go, okay, and stay with her anyway, it's only going to end with her fucking one now or later. Are you such a big a pussy? It's like ripping off a Band-Aid. Rip it off. You're going to do it slowly. She's going to fuck one. She's going to do it. So you want to be with her those extra few months and get cheated on? Or wait for her to message you, it just isn't working. Some bullshit because she wants to fuck someone else? You know where it's going to end, so why are you allowing it to happen instead of walking away at a point where you can make a difference by attaching super value to your attention and laying it down like a fucking man? You can't have that shit. As a man, we have one weapon, attention reduction, and FDB. And you have to be prepared to do that in a relationship for important issues. I'm not saying if a girl won't make you a coffee, never talk to her again. That's maybe a bit too much. But with things like talking to other dudes or things that are red lines, you have to be prepared to walk away. If you've been with a girl for 3 months and she won't do as you say, FDB. Now, obviously, if you just get with a girl, she ain't gonna get rid of all her friends. She just met you. Use your brain. But you've been with her a while, she should fucking know the score. And if she doesn't like it, get back on Instagram, start sending those messages again. It's as simple as that. I've told you how to get laid. That's what this course was about. It said how to get girls. I've told you how to retain girls. The most important thing is this test. And post-test, if they pass the test, to always make sure that your attention is within the correct parameters. Her behavior and your attention have to be explicitly linked. You cannot fuck that up in any way. You have to make sure that there's no other men or outside influences fucking with her too much. You don't want other men messaging your girl. Forget the modern world, they're just friends bullshit. That is only going to lead to a bad relationship. Good relationships are one man, one woman. No, sorry. One man, 10 women. That's my relationship. It's not a chick, a bunch of dudes messing her. It's not acceptable. It's not acceptable in any way. And if she chooses them over you, then find someone else, because it's only going to end one way or another anyway. I've tried to be all-encompassing. I know I've actually missed a whole bunch of things. Because like I said, I know so much shit. There's a whole bunch more I need to say. So what I'm going to do is, this is the first video I'm going to release for all you guys who purchased the video. I want you to go out there, start your Instagram messaging, start your WhatsApping, go on some dates, do what you need to do. In a week from now, I'm absolutely not only welcoming all your questions, any questions you have, a specific conversation, a screenshot, or a scenario, or any questions or anything I've missed, email them all to me. And I'm going to do another video in a week, completely free for you guys, answering all your specific questions. It'll be another hour and a half of knowledge. And between this video, which is the absolute fundamental basics, how attention works, the easiest way to speak to girls, how to progression, Tower of Power, how to always progress, how to test a girl after you've slept with her, and how to retain the control with your attention post-sleeping with her. With this one video, your game will be 10 times what it was before. Plus, you're going to send me a whole bunch of questions. I'm going to do another video with specifics, another hour and a half. And with these 2 videos, plus a shitload of experience, because that's what life is. It doesn't matter how long you read about learning to play piano. Until you get on that piano and start to play, you don't know how to play piano. Experience is extremely important. With these 3 hours of videos, plus experience, you should have everything you need to begin the long journey to a PhD.